Hello and welcome to a new episode of Aslan Live. Let me share this on Reddit also. Finally, we got the really good news. Here we go. Osimhen. Yes, finally. Wow. What a signing. We all knew it that it would happen, but in the last days, but that this is like a confirmation for me at least. It's an insane transfer. Osimhen is a wild signing, and the numbers are 40 million euros now, 35 million in 1 year, and 10% of the future profit, and also a goal-based bonus. So yeah, I think it's 5 million euros in that bonus. So yeah, but anyway, I'm just so happy that we got him finally. I don't want to jinx anything, but it is just an insane transfer finally. So yeah, it's just he waited for us. He waited so long for us. He tried everything, and yeah, this is his last season stats. He's just an insane player, and wow, I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy, man. It's wow. And that we are able to pay this amount, it's just showing. I don't know where the money is coming from, our revenues and sponsors. So I can't say like where does this money come from, but it's just insane. So yeah, Osimhen, welcome, man. It's gonna be a really fun season to see us in Champions League with Osimhen, Icardi, Leroy Sané, hopefully Baris Alper, Jonas Akkun, Gabriel Sara, Torreira, Lemina. Yeah, we have so many players now, and yeah, I just want the board has done an exceptional job. We are still in July, like almost the middle of July, and still be able to sign Osimhen. I'm just so happy, man. It's an insane transfer. So yeah, I'm so happy. Let me see. But today we're also gonna talk about the Admira Friendly and some other transfer rumors. We won 2-1 in our first game in Austria camp against Admira. Admira is a team who plays in the second division in Austria and came on second place there. And it's only one team that's get promoted to the top division, so they did not get promoted. But they're still, yeah, they played against Besiktas a couple of days ago and got a draw. And I think we just outplayed them. And Batu and Shen got the injury. Just hoping. I just read that it was nothing serious, as it seems. So I hope everything is gonna be fine with him. The health is always the most important. So yeah. But yeah, we scored the 2 goals from Köln and Arda Unyay. We played something like this when we got the ball. as you see, when we had the possession, we played like third in the back, three in the back, and it was really like it was like a flow on the top because Zaniolo and Yusuf Demir switched a lot. So Yusuf went a lot onto the right while Zaniolo went inside. For example, from Zaniolo's shot, Yusuf Demir went wide, got the ball from Metahan, and played inside to Zaniolo, who then got to a chance. Yunus was everywhere on the pitch. He was on the left side, right side, in the middle, and he just dictated the game. Yunus was really good this game, I think. Gabriel Sara, he played like a false nine. He went down as a central midfielder to get the ball. He went behind the defense a lot. Gabriel Sara is just a joy to watch, I think. He's just such a smart player, and his movements are it's just so good flow in them. I really love Gabriel Sara, to be honest. His touches, his smartness. Yeah, I just enjoy to watch him. And the funny part here is that the commentator said it too. We had 8 players who are left-footed in this starting 11, including the goalkeeper Jankat, and that's why a lot of players went to the right to turn inside with the ball. But it's crazy. I don't know if I've seen a team that has started with 8 left-footed players. That's crazy. Eyüp Aydın was a bit invincible, I think. Didn't see him too much. Cuesta, I don't know. He was okay, I think. I still think we need to sell him due to the foreign rule. Metahan, I think, played good. He played a lot through the lines, and he did a good job on the Kaan Ayhan's role, I think. And I think it's that type of right back, right center back-ish we are going to try to find, as it seems the players we are linked to. For example, Akanji, Parvard was linked, Singo. It's a type of players that can play right back and center back. So, and I think we played really good from in the beginning of the second half to our second goal. I think we dominated totally. Admira's team was just packed inside their own 16. We just pushed and played really well. We didn't let them breathe. Other than that, I think we dominated the game. So I think, for example, Yunus played a really good game. It's so nice to see him. I think it's just we are clearly seeing that that he was injured in the last part of the season last year because he didn't want to get the ball so much. He couldn't get the ball so much because he probably played with pain in his knee. And you see now that I don't think he plays with pain anymore. It doesn't seem like that. And he's quick. He wants the ball all the time. He dribbles. He's fast. He's smart. Yunus is a really good player. And his assist to Kern was fantastic. It was a so nice ball. And Kern played, I think he's doing a good job in those 2 friendlies. He's shown that he's a good player. He's good offensive. He does a lot of runs. He's good at dribbling. he's good at yeah, what I said, dribblings and taking the ball in front of him. But yeah, he's um, he's an okay player, I think. But I think it's not place for him either because we got Jacobs and Eren Elmal. And I saw just some recent rumors that Augsburg, a Bundesliga team, is interested in him. So we'll see what's happening there. In the second half, some youngsters came in. For example, Arda Unyay again had got 45 minutes, scored a goal, and I think he did really well. Arda Unyay is a really promising player. I think it's of course too early to say anything, but I really like his playing style. He's so dynamic to be a center back. He's so fast. He's strong. He's a bit wild because on the second, no, on Admira's first or their only goal, I think is he need to take a bit of the blame of that goal. It's a still. I'm not trying to say that he's bad or anything, but he doesn't mark his man there. He's a bit out of position, and we saw that against Umrania too. But he's still very, very young, and these things are still something that he's gonna learn it fast, I think, Arda Unyay, because he got all the basic things you need to be at the very top level, I think at least. He's good to intercept, he's good to come in front, win the ball. He did that sometimes in this game too. For example, he won the ball and it was the situation where Kazımcan got the cross and we almost scored. It all started with Arda Unyay. He got in front. He had the one tackle where it's trending a bit on Twitter, where he reached his man and tackled from behind and won the ball. It's a bit risky, but yeah, he's just so quick and he's so promising. So I hope that he's gonna get playing time this season. He reminds me of young Ozan Kabak. I think we all see that. So we have some really promising players in the team, I think, and Arda is definitely one of them. And yeah. And the other players who came in, for example, Kazımcan, I think from the Ümraniye game too, Kazımcan has not developed the way I hoped for, because I think he's still weak with the ball. He's having some really strange touches. He loses the position, and either I think he's still young, of course, but I think he either needs to get loaned out or getting sold, because I don't think he's gonna play anything here, and he doesn't look confident at all. Unfortunately, I think Kazımcan really struggles. So, but we have two good left backs anyway. So let me see. It was a clip from Icardi I saw on Twitter where he said to the players that they need to switch jersey with the other or the with the Admira team. Icardi is such a leader, and I can't wait to see him back on the field. It's gonna be difficult to say where the formation we're gonna play. I think we're gonna play something like like we played in this game. I think this is the way we're gonna play. Like, for example, Yunus is going to take the left Kön's position, Torreira, and if we get what I'm thinking is that Gabriel Sara is gonna play a bit lower if we're gonna playing something like this. He's gonna maybe take Ayup's place, but then you have Lemina also. It's gonna be difficult to fill up the places because there's so many good players right now. But I have a feeling that Gabriel Sara and Torreira is gonna play together as center midfielders if we are getting like Akanji behind there with Davinson Sanchez and Davinson Sanchez, Abdul Karim, and Akanji, for example. I think it's gonna be comfortable to play with, for example, Gabriel Sara and Torreira in the midfield also. Okan's probably gonna stick to hello, Mr. Play One. Okan's probably gonna stick to 3-5-2 and buy another striker. Yeah, I think so. I think because if he's gonna play with two strikers, we need at least one more striker. But the forward spot, it's a bit difficult. So, and I'm not sure if he's want to keep Zaniolo, for example. I was not impressed with Zaniolo this game either, and he didn't try him as a striker either. He was like it was a bit. He was not wing back either, but he was like in position of a right wing, right midfielder, but switched up with Yusuf Demir a lot. So I'm not. He's gonna probably buy another striker if the 3-5-2 is gonna be the formation. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna play with 5 or if it's gonna be 3-4-1-2 because you need. Where is Leroy Sané going to play? I think he's gonna play somewhere in the attack with those three. But I'm not sure how Leroy Sané is like a attacking midfielder. I don't think he's a playmaker type. Then he need to be like I think like a shadow striker type, like that Icardi is gonna meet, and maybe Leroy Sané can also meet in the final third, but I don't think that's his absolute strength. I think he's so good to run behind the defense. He's also good with the ball. I'm not saying that, but he's not Mertens either, for example. So and he's not like a playmaker, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think Icardi is gonna be the meeting striker, and Zaniolo, they're gonna switch up there. I'm not sure what Okan is thinking, but he probably has a plan, I hope. So because when you have Osimhen and Icardi, you need to use them. I don't think he's gonna bench Icardi, for example. But at the same time, we have in mind that Icardi is 32 and he's got a serious injury, so we just need to wait and see. I really wish and hope that he's coming back at this really top, and he's looking so motivated too, Icardi. So yeah, we just need to wait and see. But we definitely need a new center back also, and we are linked with Akanji, a player who can play right back, center back. He can also play left back, I think. And it's rumors that he wants a 7.5 million euros in salaries. That's a bit. I don't know. We need the stability in the salaries. What are you gonna do with, for example, a player like Davinson Sanchez? It's not gonna be easy that either, because how much is Sanchez earning right now? I don't think it's is it 4-5, 3-4-5, and we need to give him a better salary too. I think he's gonna extend his contract, and we Davinson Sanchez is so important for us. So, but I trust the board, hopefully, that they're going to do a good job there and sign a new contract with Davinson Sanchez and Jonas Akkun. I'm still waiting for Jonas Akkun to sign a new contract, for example, also. So, yeah. It's also rumors about Alvaro Morata, because we probably are, here we go, Osimhen. I think that's a done deal. So Alvaro Morata is going to Como. I think we are going to get 6 million euros for that, because we have Morata for another 6 months, but if he's going to terminate the contract, I think we are going to get 6 million euros, and that's okay. I think Morata did a good job for us, so to get some money back, it's just nice. And I don't think his salaries and his profile, I don't think he should be a third striker in our team. So, but we definitely need a new striker also if we're gonna play with two strikers. And Frankowski is probably gone soon. Turen, he's not the way we hoped he was going to be. Of course, we need to get rid of players also because of the Harjama limits, because of the money. And Frankowski was not. It's difficult under Okan Buruk. You see all the fullbacks that are performing at our team is the players that are physical as fullbacks. For example, our best right back after Sacha Boey was Salai, and he's a physical player. So unfortunately, it didn't work out with Frankowski. I think maybe we are too early to judge anything. Also, it's probably a bit harsh, but you know how Turkish clubs are. We don't have patience, and I think we should get rid of him because of the type of player he is, unfortunately. So yeah. And it's many rumors right now, and this player really shocked me, to be honest. Hakan Calhanoglu. I have watched some of his games to just try to analyze him, and I said it in previous videos too. He's of course good with the ball, but he's weak in the 50-50, the ground duels. He's a really system player. He needs good. Of course, he's a good player in a system. I'm not trying to say that he is getting lifted up by the system, because he is also important part of inter-system. But I don't think necessarily that he would have been that good in our system with the man pressing, with the more direct play. But about the situation, yeah, Hakan Calhanoglu, I was of course really shocked, to be honest. I know the players are professional, but he needs to do what he wants to do, and yeah, I was a bit shocked, to be honest. But and I don't think we should have, for example, have sold Gabriel Sara for Hakan Calhanoglu. One of my fear was, if we were going to sign Hakan Calhanoglu, was like, where is, for example, Gabriel Sara going to play? We need also young players in our squad that we can sell in the future, that are still in their development and can be better and better and can show themselves in the Champions League. So I was a bit afraid of that. So for me, it's like, would you have Hakan Calhanoglu or Gabriel Sara? me personally, I would 10 of 10 times choosing Gabriel Sara. So maybe I'm sounding a bit bitter, maybe I'm a bit bitter, but yeah, he needs to make his own choices. But after, I know football, you shouldn't react too emotionally, but after what he have done, I don't feel like we should sign him again or try to sign him. I see that some rumors now that uh, he's living near our camp and things like that. The camp we are in right now, that he's at holidays there or something. I don't know. And that he cried. That news just came out, or that rumors just came out that he cried after the social media reaction. I don't know what he expected, but I'm not sure if it's true that he even cried. But yeah, it's his choice. We have a good squad, I think. So let's see. Yeah. So here, for example, I don't know where he should have played here. Maybe he would have fit. Maybe he's gonna fit well in Fenerbahce if he's going there. But yeah. Merhaba Ali. Ali. Biraz Türkçe biliyorum. I can a bit of Turkish, but yeah, I'm a bit shy when I'm talking Turkish. So, but I want to have like a English Galatasaray channel also. So, but yeah, but I'm Turkish. So nice to meet you. Biraz Türkçe konuşuyorum ama o kadar iyi değil ki. I'm from, I'm born in Norway, so but I'm 100% Turkish, so I'm proud to be Turkish. So this deal, I'm a bit. It's so nice that we got this deal done, but I wish that the 10% on future profit would not have been there, and the bonuses. I think it's 5 million euros in bonuses. Um, Let me see. Inshallah, Ali. It's a new channel, so everything is new for me here. But I'm trying my best. And çok sağ ol Ali. Galatasaraylı mısın? Are you Galatasaray supporter or? So I'm trying to make a YouTube channel and just have a live channel. It's nice to talk to you guys on the chat also. So yeah, that's giving me much. Nice, Ali. Did you watch the game today? The friendly game. Hazırlık maçı gördün mü? Let me see. The friendly game. Let me see. Yes, but yeah, just what do you think about the friendly game, Ali? Who do you think played well in that game? Yeah, Yunus played really good. I also think so. I also liked Arda Unyay, even though he's still young and still needs to learn, but and he's still got some positioning errors, but he's still gonna learn there. So, but yeah, Yunus played really good, and as I said, I think his injury is gone now. So, and I'm just can't wait to see him at his best again. But yeah, about the deal, it's a bit sad that that Napoli had this. It still feels like they have like a small control over Osimhen yet. If you guys know what I mean, like he can't be sold to an Italian club for 2 years. They're gonna get 10% off on the future profit, and also goal-based bonuses. I'm not sure about the 10% future profit. I hope it's like if we are selling him for more than 75, that they are getting, let's say we are selling him for 100, that they are getting 10% off that 25 extra. I hope it's like that, but yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah, Ali, it's the Akanji, it's Ederson, who is close to signing for us. I think we are close to Ederson, for example. And Ederson is a really, really good goalkeeper also, I think. Did not Napoli bought him from Lille, I think. Yeah, it was around 80 million euros. So they haven't. Yeah, in some sense it is, and I think for us it's a huge win. Yeah, and but you also need to think that it's a really big win for Osimhen too, because he was locked in that Napoli. They didn't want to sell him. They expected so much for him, so we're freed in some ways. So, and I think it's a win for us. But yeah, I hope we're gonna play against the Napoli in the Champions League, because as explained after Ederson, Osimhen. Yeah, Ederson is. Let me see. I saw some rumors about Ederson here that he wants a wage around 8 million euros, I think. So of 6 million euros and 2 million euros in bonuses. I think it's all about now that we are got agreement with Ederson. But we need to get an agreement with Manchester City. So I'm not sure on. This is from Jakob Chinar, Galatasaray journalist, that said that just an hour ago, maybe. So Ederson is a extreme goalkeeper with his feet, and I think we saw it last year with Gunnar, for example, that to have the ball, to have a goalkeeper is good on his feet, it's just making so much difference at our playing style, I think. So and it's opening up so much for us. And he's not just good on the short passes, he's really good with his feet, with his long passes also. I think he got like 4 assists last year in the Premier League, if I'm not totally wrong. I'm gonna see now. Because he's so extreme with the ball. And I think it's so important because now it's so... The teams now are standing really high when they're trying to go high. They're going man-man. I said this in the previous video also, that they're going man-man. So it's so important to have a goalkeeper who is almost like the playmaker behind there, who can chip it to the fullback, who can play it to the central midfielder. Yeah, Mr. Play One, but have you seen him? Have you seen him enough? Because I'm not. How good is he in the air, for example, or how good is he in the reactions, in the reflexes? I think he should be good enough there too, because otherwise, I don't think Manchester City would have kept him for so long. That is only good with his feet. I don't know. Not sure if you have watched him closely enough. Of course, I think we all watched him in Champions League for Brazil, in the big tournaments, but I'm not like 100% sure how good he is. For example, one thing I liked about Muslera, what I always loved about Muslera was how good he was in the air. When he went up to take the ball, he was always so confident there. At least in his first 10 seasons, and maybe a bit weaker in his last seasons. But I'm not sure how Ederson is in that sense. I've seen his save percentages, and it's not the top, but he's I think it's if you're gonna get him, I think it's gonna be a good signing. And I think the important thing here also is that he's a South American player, and we have some really strong core in our South American players. For example, Icardi, Torreira, Davinson Sanchez, Gabriel Sara, who are gonna take him with open arms. I think so. So he had the horrible stats for let me see. Well, stats for a while last season, but I think he's enough for the job. Can say I'm not a little bit frightened. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Mr. Player One. It's always when you are signing players, at least me, I'm always skeptical. You always look at this and that, but he's gonna be. I really trust the board here. No, the coaches here, Okan Hoxha, and the staff. But yeah, we're just gonna wait and see, And as you say, Muslera's reflexes and his leadership was something else, man. I'm really gonna miss Muslera. But I think Ederson is a good replacement, to be honest. Much rather him than, for example, Jan Sommer, because not that Jan Sommer is a bad goalkeeper, but he's turning 37. I think Ederson, who is turning 32 in August, he's still gonna be at his best age. He should be as a goalkeeper. So I'm really, really looking forward. If we are gonna get him, everything can happen, and Saudi Arabia, Fenerbahce is trying to sign him. So we just need to wait and see if we are going to get him or not. But it seems like he's keen, and we are getting closer to sign him. So if we are getting him, we need like a center back, right back, I think, who can play center back, right back, and probably another center midfielder or attacker, striker. And we need to wait and see who is going to go to, also who is going to leave. I'm seeing rumors about Barış Alper, so I'm not sure. Baris Alper has been a really important player for us in the last 2 seasons. So, and is so important in Okan Buruk's playing style. So I'm not sure how we're going to replace Baris if we are going to sell him. I don't want, to be honest, I don't want us to sell him, but yes, Baris Alper isn't a perfect player, but he's so good in the way we are playing. So, but we just need to wait and see. So, because the transfer window is so dynamic. So, this is the lineup I wrote, and I had it in my previous video also. So, I think we're gonna play something like this if I'm not totally wrong. Maybe Gabriel Sara is going to switch up with Lemina. As I said, I think if we are getting like a strong, if we have 3 strong center backs there, I think Okan is maybe going to play with Gabriel Sara instead of Lemina sometimes too. I don't know, but it's gonna be exciting to see at least. So let me see. But I think this formation is like our. But again, it's not easy, when we have Icardi and Osimhen. So I'm not really sure. But again, I think we need to sign a Gurbetçi also to fill the Champions League and the Turkish League squad. And who's that gonna be? I'm not sure. So because it seems like Hakan Calhanoglu is out of that. Out of that race. I would not be happy if we try to sign him now, to be honest. So I think it wants like a squad that's gonna be that can play both formations. So then we need a Gurbetçi also. We need a Forgin center back, and we also need a player who is 2002 or younger, because I don't think it doesn't seem like he wants to use Jelert that much. So I'm not sure about Yusuf Demir either. Yusuf Demir, I think he had 2 okay games. He still struggles with his choices with the ball. I think his decision making is not the strongest for Yusuf Demir. I think he's still got a really big talent, to be honest. His technique is really good. His passes, his vision, but he's still with his choices with the ball is not so good, because I think he needs to play like a full season. He needs to get loaned out, and then we need young players. So and I'm really curious right now, because now that we got Osimhen, I'm really curious how much money we got left, to be honest. And is it like we need to sell Barish, for example, to get the money to sign the center back and the goalkeeper? It doesn't seem like that right now, but I'm really not sure the squad planning. So it's gonna be an important 1.5 month right now, because or 2 months until 13th September or something, when the transfer window is closed. So we just have to wait and see, I think. Okay. I think that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have some questions, you can just ask. I am here. And I really appreciate the messages that came. It's so cool to connect with some fans. So yeah, I really, Mr. Player One, thank you so much for the messages. Ali Aiden, thank you so much. If it's some questions or you want to interact or say something, it's yeah, it's just so nice. So we should just be happy with this signing, I think, because and I think it's a bit funny again that now I'm seeing that, oh, how can Galatasaray buy this and that player? How do they have money for this? And when you're hearing Fenerbahce or Besiktas, but we have been champions 3 times in a row. We have in the last 3 seasons we have been in Champions League 2 seasons. Only there it's over 100 million euros. So I just don't know why they are so. Um, I don't. I think it's even weird that on the Harjama limits that we are just 30 million euros more than Fenerbahce. Um, I know it's just not the coming to Champions League or coming or what can I say? The sponsors are another thing and things like that. But we are definitely the team who got most uh, spectators on our games. We are the team who are selling most jerseys. We are going to the biggest stages in the European tournaments. Uh, we are just so much bigger on every platform. Of course. Of course, 75 million euros is it's a big numbers, but again, they need to look on themselves in the mirrors because they are signing players who are also expensive and really high wages. Skriniar, Asensio, John Duran, only John Duran's wages are 25 million euros for 1 year. So I just don't understand why they are like, how can they do this and that? We are the biggest team by far. Just look at the numbers at social medias. Look at the Fenner journalists who talks about Galatasaray all the time because they know that they're getting rating by talking about our team. They know that. So yeah, we are we are by far the biggest team, and but again, get to sign Osimhen is a crazy transfer. So thank you so much, Mr. Player One. It was so nice to interact with you guys. As I said earlier, I think this was the end. Thank you for watching, guys, and take care. And I hope to see you soon. And subscribe and like if you like this or enjoy this. I try my best. Still very early in this process. Things are still very strange for me to have a live episodes, and I really enjoy to talk with you guys, to talk about my favorite team, my lovely team Galatasaray. I'm proud to say that. So it's just this is again so strange for me, but I'm trying my best. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Mr. Player One. Thank you, Ali. Thank for everyone who watched and survived this live stream. And I hope to see you soon, guys. Bye.